The splash tomorrow, holy cow, bills rise. Iconic fruit and dairy business Nippy's monthly power bill has more than doubled in an electricity cost crisis gripping the agriculture industry. The managing director says basically what's happened is they had a previous contract that ended last year in December that meant they got a good rate on their electricity. When that ended, their monthly bill doubled from $51,600 to $109,580, despite the fact that they installed $1 million worth of solar panels and are actually using less electricity than they were before. Now, Nippy's is a great South Australian company. I'm quite partial to a Nippy's iced honeycomb milk. If you haven't had one, I recommend you give it a go. But this is the reality for business. Now, Nippy's is a reasonably big business, but can you imagine if you were a small business and you've taken every measure you possibly can, the solar panels, etc., to try to cut your costs, and your power deal changes and overnight your power costs double, it would be impossible for so many businesses to stay afloat. It's just ridiculous.
Well, Tanya Plibersek would say that they should be grateful.
That's it.
Like, imagine if they hadn't spent $1 million on solar panels. Imagine how big their bill would be then. So they've actually saved money, Liz. It's all about perspective, you see.
Well, this article says dairy farmers' bills have soared past $100,000 a year. I hate how much farmers in this country are dudded by our governments. I mean, you'd think, sure, OK, energy has gone up for everyone, but when we're talking about the people who manufacture our food, shouldn't there be some allowances made? Because that's kind of important. We already know that they're dudded by the supermarkets, especially if you're a dairy farmer. Those guys pay nothing for the milk that we buy. It's utterly ridiculous. Remember the milk wars of 2019?
Oh, yeah.
It ain't much better now, if at all. And they're constantly told these stupid promises government never comes good on. They've turned around, oh, we're banning live export now. Nobody gets a heads up. Entire industries are just gutted, and then they rock up to these rural festivals and stuff like, oh, shake my hand, press the flesh, I'm just here for photo ops. I wish they'd just be booed out of the rural areas, because never before have I seen governments do less for the farmers in this country. And we call a lot of people the backbone of Australia, but who more than our farmers? If it weren't for them, we'd all be dead, literally dead.
Yeah.
And yet, nothing.
Well, thank God that renewable energy is the cheapest form of energy known to man, and we're all reaping the benefits of it.